Welcome back to DraemondDoesGaming. Draemond here playing more The Invincible. After waking up, Yasna discovers that Rotra doesn't remember her. She sets off all alone towards the Condor, leaving Rotra in the hideout.
Yasna, good to hear from you. I admit that man's message fell short of reassuring me. Have those reinforcements you spoke of arrived? I tried to intercept their response. To no avail.
No. On the contrary, I am supposed to follow them.
Yep.
There's something off with those people, Astrogator. I mean, more than I expected.
Are you talking about reinforcements, or have you met anyone else?
There were 2 more men with him, completely wiped out.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Rahitra, on the other hand.
Yes, Doctor?
He's incapacitated.
He has some brain damage.
Yeah.
When he woke up, not only had he completely forgotten our conversation, he couldn't even remember me. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with him, but he does everything he can to take good care of the other 2.
I see.
Oh, I haven't told you the most important thing. Condor's here.
Condor?
Yes. HQ messed everything up. It was Condor that was flying to Regis III, not the Invincible. And that was some time ago.
The wrong one. That's also the wrong one. Oh, that is the comic. Yeah, we found the survivors, right? I wanted the, there we go, the viewfinder. Okay. But yeah, that's not to say that the Invincible is also not. I mean, right? It could be. Maybe because what Rotra said was that they crashed, or they had to make a landing here. It wasn't a...
Excuse my blunt language, Yasna, but I'm going to beat the living shit out of our spies.
I'm counting on it, Astrogator.
towards Condor. Do we know, like, where Condor is? Condor path. Okay. So, where we are. So we come out. We go north. Go past the hideout. Go towards Condor. And then kind of go from there. Okay. Yeah, this is so much nicer being able to do this. Oh, jeez. Little, bridge here. It's kind of cool. Tunnel ahead. Do we go through the tunnel or do we go... Okay. I guess we go through the tunnel? It's hard to say. We'll check our map again when we get a little closer here. Oh, yeah. We do not want to go this way. We want to go up. Unless we have to go that way to go around. I guess we'll just go on a little bit of an exploration. But it seems like we need to go that way. And I wonder if this is going to be like broken or something that we can't go across here. So it seems like they went that way. Yeah. Okay, so we need to find another way around. So tunnel it is. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's go check out the tunnel, I guess. It looks like we're floating on the air. That's because we were. Okay, got it. Tunnel above 2? Gonna look like it. Okay, so we're gonna go, I guess, a different way? And kind of see where we need to go from here. Because we're kind of going... So we need to go south and around, right? Is my guess. We have to go in a very roundabout way here. Oh my god. Not drive well. Will that be our field base that we went by? That'd be interesting.
I'm wondering
Mm-hmm.
what's Condor doing here?
Rachel claimed they stopped here because of some kind of breakdown.
Yeah,
Nothing more.
Do you believe it? Yes,
I do.
Yes, I'd say so. He seemed genuinely amused by our orders.
Yeah.
I should congratulate him on a good mood then. Ah, he started broadcasting. I'm intercepting his transmission.
Okay.
Please listen. I don't know if you're there anymore. I sent someone for you. You won't believe it. She's a member of the Commonwealth. And she's... alright.
Hmm.
I suppose we can trust her. Probably even more than I can trust myself. But never mind. I'd just like to believe she'll find you alive. Over and out. Yasna, given the circumstances, I wouldn't count on...
I know. But I promised to do it, so I will. Besides,
Yeah.
he'll only leave when he's certain that reinforcements won't arrive. And I
Exactly.
don't want to be stuck in that cave with him forever.
Okay. God, this would be so creepy.
I've driven to the place where they were stationed before they set up the base.
Do you want to stop?
Do we? Are they going to attack our caravan? Or our rover? I mean, we can probably figure out a few things here.
Maybe I'll find something worthwhile. There's several artisans here.
Are they still working?
Seem to be.
I wonder for how long.
Can't check your logs or anything.
Sometimes I think we don't stand a chance.
What are you talking about?
About us, Astrogator. Humans. Biological organisms. All this so-called life is so fragile compared to the lifelessness of machines.
So you found more bodies.
One.
Is it Milos?
Probably not.
And another one.
There's something here.
Oh, the sight of death is starting to exhaust me more than frighten me. Which in itself is quite...
Normal, Doctor. You're well aware that these are our survival mechanisms.
Yeah, I am.
I thought there was something here that... Check out. I thought I saw a little circle. I guess not. Ooh, probe. Hello, Mr. Probe.
Hey, Milos, come in.
I'm using an open
Hearing
channel
you,
to
Rahitra.
broadcast.
Over. How's it going?
Are you
No
receiving
obstacles
this,
so far.
Astrogator?
Affirmative.
Milos, what do you think? What's gonna happen now? I have no idea. I've never seen anything like this before. Perhaps the higher-ups can do something.
Is this like an old cast?
Hey, Morrow! Sit down! I wish we had secured them better. But back to the matter. Have you found anyone else? One working Arctan so far. Several probes also seem... People, Rahitra. Only people matter. I know. The Arctan will help me look for them.
Okay.
I'm going away for a while. I stopped at the old excavations. I'll look for pet stuff. All right. I'll check the base again. Over and out.
Interesting.
Come in. I'm moving on. About Pepsol. There's nothing we can do for him anymore. Over and out. Hey, Milos. I hope you're still within reach. Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. I doubt she was alone.
Oh?
But I didn't see anyone else. I've already broadcast to the base. Just come back soon. I'm closing the channel. Talk to you later.
Okay, I think that's enough sightseeing.
Yeah.
If Milos kept going, so should I.
Agreed.
Yep. So he was here. So it's a good thing that we stopped. Or more than likely, a good thing. Okay. But we go through. Yeah, we go up. Okay. God, they just like bored through everything with their antimatter cannons. That's insane. Like, you destroy so much of the world. Like, and I would not like that. Especially as an engine, you know, as a scientist and everything. It's like, why would you? That's not what you would do going to a new area in the world. Let's just go blow it up.
There's a problem.
I'm listening.
The route they took is blocked by a force field. There must be an energobot somewhere, but I don't know if I can get to it.
Maybe you can go around the field.
I'll check. Although... boulders are blocking the way, so even if I turn the force field off, we still can't proceed. It's pretty narrow here. The route is blocked all the way across. Even if I find a way, I'll have to continue without the rover.
Yeah, wouldn't make much sense. Please keep looking.
Okay, well, either way, let's head up.
A transporter. They're here. It's standing still, in front of the force field.
Is that Milos convoy?
I'll confirm. There's someone inside. More than one. Two.
And they're all in the transporter? Ready yourself for the worst, Doctor.
I am ready. I'm going in.
Great.
Well, actually, I'm squeezing in. Still, no one here. They must be in the back.
Are you
Hate
trying
this.
to turn the power up?
Yeah, I probably should. Moment of truth.
Please no jump scaring me.
It's on.
Did the door open?
The heck? Why are people calling me right now?
Not exactly. The inner door is still locked, and the outer door is just shut. I repeat, now all doors... Wait! The back door opened.
Oh no.
No.
We're gonna...
This vehicle... It's a coffin, sir. A mass grave. They were all crammed in here. In the heat and darkness.
No.
No chance of understanding what's going on.
Terrible day. I'm sorry
Yeah.
I have to see that.
That's...
Registers 428. Playing in broadcast mode.
You found more of those?
No. It started automatically.
Yeah.
Condor, this is Rethink speaking. It's day 26.
Jeez.
805. I'm continuing my search for the missing crew. I've checked the excavation area. I've yet to find others. Come here as soon as possible. We need backup. Over and out. Hello, Condor. This is Rethink speaking.
These are the longest
It's
few
day
steps I've
26.
walked in my entire life.
Time is
Have you noticed
8:05.
Astrogator,
I'm still
please spare
searching
me.
for the missing
They're all
crew.
dead.
I've checked the
And they
excavation
died
area.
in such a gruesome way.
I'm not talking about that.
There was no one else.
Recordings.
It's playing over and over, I know.
Come first.
It's jammed.
Please.
The thing is,
Over
it's
and
not
out.
the same recording. He says
Yeah.
the same
Hello,
thing over and over
Condor.
again. The
This
same
is
dates,
Rethink
times,
It's
but
day
they're different
26.
recordings.
Time 8:06.
Oh shit.
I've
That he has
returned
memory loss.
from
We
the
already know.
excavation site.
What strikes
I
me,
was looking for
however,
others,
is
but
the scale of it.
they were no longer there.
If all these recordings have the same
We're
content,
waiting for
He's
your
been here
support.
for far too long.
Yeah.
Come
Far
back,
too long
will
not to
you?
receive help
Over
from
and out.
Condor.
Hello, Condor.
all right, Doctor.
This is
Nobody will
Rethink
come.
speaking. It's day
Nope.
I'm afraid
26.
there's not a soul
Time
here. On this damned
8:06.
planet.
I'm
Except for the
returning
three in the
from
cave.
the excavation
I
site.
have a request.
I was looking
I
for
missed
others,
them.
but
Let's skip listening to
they
the
were
rest
no
of the
longer there.
recordings. Can you
I'll
stop them?
continue my search.
No way.
We're waiting
I'm not
for
going back
your
there.
support. Come back.
Let's
will
change the
you?
channel then.
Over
One
now.
notch up.
That
Hello,
I can do.
Condor.
All right.
This
Talk to you in a second.
Rethink speaking. It's day 20.
Ah, much better.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Jeez. Okay. What? Like a nightmare situation. What a freaking mess. I'm gonna pass out again, aren't I? Oh, hey, our rover was moved over for us. Nice. That's not creepy. Now what? Okay. I can't do anything in the rover? There's something I'm supposed to do? Did the game bug out on me? Honk honk. Go back to the rover. I did. I'm in it. Okay. Well, why don't we just load? And just kind of see, because that... I don't like it when the game does that. Yes, yes.
Ah, much better.
Agreed.
Alright. Let's head back to the rover. I also don't like that it's like pointed a different way. Oh,
Astrogator, Rahitra is
Okay.
firing her flares. He doesn't realize yet that no one else can see them. Except me. If I don't snap him out of this damn loop, he'll keep doing it until he dies.
Or goes insane. Yes, I understand the tragedy of this man. You want to save him. You want to save one more life.
Three more lives.
I don't think we'll be able to save the others. We can kind of see where this takes us if we want, because we don't really know. God, this is depressing.
I found a direct route. I'll be on the hill soon.
Okay. I feel like we're getting towards the very end here. I mean, oh man, the music is really good in this section. Is that the cave that we had to be in? Seriously? We could have just went that way. Rohirra. Where are you? What the heck is this place? Is he still firing off flares so we can actually see him? Is he in this?
Yasna, back already.
Oh, he remembers me?
I found Milos.
So quickly. Where are they?
Dead.
Tell me what's going on.
Yasna, you have to tell us.
Calm down. I'll tell you everything. Maybe you should sit.
Come on, talk to me. I don't want to sit down.
Only you survived. The clouded.
The cloud got to them. Not far from here.
We have to get them out of there. Help them.
Rahitra, you wanted me to speak, so hear me out.
Yeah.
It happened a very long time ago. They're all dead. Nobody came for them. I don't think there's anyone alive there anymore. On Condor or anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Every night, you forget about the events that happened after the cloud's attack.
Yeah.
I may be forgetting things. You've already proven that to me, but I can't have forgotten that much.
You've been in this condition for a very long time.
A very, very long time.
How long? How long have I been like this?
428 days. At least, that's how many times you've broadcast your morning message to Milos.
Yeah.
What the fuck? No! That's impossible.
That makes way more sense with the amount of
I'm sorry to bring
cans.
such news,
Doctor,
but I want to help.
Because when we were underneath and we saw the pile of cans,
hate to interrupt, but we have a problem. The cloud is coming.
Right now.
Yes, it's closing in on you. Hurry, Yasna.
Copy that.
Is that one of yours? What does he want?
It's our astrogator. He's warning us of the approaching cloud. Quick, get us to the hideout. Now, move!
Can it get through the force field?
Hey! What are you trying to do?
I'm done waiting. There's no need to anymore. There's no one left to look for. All that's left is revenge.
Astrogator, I think he wants to fight.
What for? Can't you stop him somehow? You'll cause trouble for both of you.
I don't think so. He's already opened the field.
oh no.
I see. If you can't beat him, join him. You have a much better chance of surviving if you stick together.
Yeah,
Hey, Yasna!
What's this?
You familiar with the energy transformation of Dirac emitters?
no.
Thought so.
The emitter's energy system isn't
Here,
that complicated.
take it. You can help. By shooting. I'll take care of maintaining the force field.
What?
You aim, wait for the green light. Then you can take the shot. The device is connected to 3 combat machines.
Okay. It sounds simple.
Check.
Hear you. Over.
Let's stay in touch.
Copy that.
It's getting closer.
Well,
I don't see it.
Soon it'll be within range of the guns. It's coming from the east, over the hill.
east.
Affirmative. I see it.
Oh. Do we... When do we shoot it?
Alright. Power, 60%.
What? Why not 100?
Trust me, it's better this way. We don't want to go full power yet.
Damned flies. Later, Rahitra. Later.
Holy moly.
Yasna, look up. You see it? They're forming a cluster. The pressure.
I got some. Did it help?
Yes, that should be enough.
We have to shoot wherever there could be a cluster forming. Maybe.
That's so good.
What is it? What should I do? Come on! Tell me where to shoot!
That's not so easy. There's too many. Just shoot them. Come on.
Oh. What the heck? Shoot that. Oh boy.
Damn! It just keeps up.
Don't you give up now! You wanted this fight, so fight!
Yeah, exactly. They destroyed like two or one of our things. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. Am I not seeing it in time or something? Do I have to be like looking for the cluster?
The field keeps shrinking. Do something about it, will you? Rahitra, are you there? What's going on with you?
Do I have to go check on him?
Fuck.
Where the heck do I get in here? Rohidra.
You've got to be kidding.
Where are you?
Touch, yeah? Huh. Good one. You could warn me before you bugger off someplace.
No kidding.
Where are you?
Oh man. Come on. Get onto the attack.
Yasna,
Oh,
down here. Yasna, get off your ass. The field's almost gone.
Where the hell have you been?
I had to secure my people. We can't stay here anymore. It's too exposed. We have to run.
But where?
Isn't it obvious? Condor.
You don't actually expect anyone on the ship to have survived, do you?
I'm not that naive. I need the Condor itself.
okay.
In order to...
Escape.
Have the entire arsenal of our flagship at our disposal. We might be losing now. It doesn't mean we can give up. We'll send the Cyclops out to fight.
The Cyclops?
That's a code name for...
It's more of a moniker.
Is that the
We're a
Invincible?
machine with firepower exceeding all antimates combined.
Jesus.
We usually use it in conditions of high radiation contamination, enormous pressures and temperatures. Due to the interference of the force field, it floats several feet above the ground. So it doesn't depend on the surface.
You're right. This madness needs to stop.
Let's
If
go.
there's anything that can defeat the cloud.
It will, definitely. We used to say that to send the Cyclops somewhere is like giving the task to the devil himself. Look, I've given you a simple choice, Yasna. Are you going or not?
Go where there could be water, medicine, resources, or stay here to die. Wow, such a hard choice.
Nice. Okay, how do I get there? Where do I go? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see him. Let's go. Are we flying in your spaceship? Get in.
I won't regret it.
Oh, I will.
Too bad you didn't mention earlier that you had a working saucer. We could fly to Condor right away. Or even into orbit.
Working is a big word. It's
Great.
just a tin can with a couple of sputtering engines. Controlling it technically doesn't work.
And somehow it's
Somehow it
not
does
surprising.
not surprise me. Let's fly.
Just a minute. I'm waiting for the force field to shut down, which should be soon.
Jeez. This is going a little insane. Did we make it?
Hold on, was it? He's not here.
Of course.
Rahitra, he took his men to the ship. They're inside now.
How do you know all this?
Probably heard him.
I heard him talking to them. To you.
So that's the ship? What is
Did
this
he notice
ship?
I wasn't responding.
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
Okay. Let's go.
If he expected me to wait here, he's sorely mistaken.
Yeah. Especially in his state, where he might not.
think I know where Rahitra is. Wow,
Like, look at this.
impressive.
It's not a ship.
Yes.
It looked majestic in the pictures.
In real
This
life
is
too.
insane. Like, look how huge this thing is.
Expected that we'll lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Sure
And something
thing.
that blew up right
So
through
many
there.
Tons of steel.
Indeed. You'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices on
Oh.
the ship.
Ah. So that's their marvel of military technology.
Gee.
Rahitra wastes no time.
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released a Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell is he thinking?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
Ah. What does it look like? Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops. The Alliance tried to keep its existence a secret.
Inconspicuous.
A machine of destruction. Quite inconspicuous, I'd say. Sort of like a massive, heavily armed spinning top.
Spinning
Yeah.
top. Ah, that's unexpected.
Weather balloon.
If only we could get hold of its blueprints.
This is hardly the time, Astrogator.
Agreed.
Yes, another time. I need to focus on finding Rahitra. Suppress his warlike tendencies.
Not even that. Just get in the
There's one more thing, Yasna.
this. It's
This is
insane.
important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates
What is it, Astrogator?
headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here. If I'm reading the message
Yeah,
correctly,
that's what I was
they'll be
wondering.
here in a few days. They're looking for the missing condor. And they have no idea of the danger.
They're
Everything makes sense now.
coming for their people.
They were coming to rescue their people from the very beginning.
That's why they're coming here.
Not to gain some imaginary advantage over us.
Yeah.
One doesn't exclude the other, but yes. Turns out it's mostly about the condor.
Look at this ship. This is insane. Oh, Condor with a K.
I'm boarding. I'll talk to you soon, Astrogator.
Stay in touch, Yasna.
Get to the bridge. Jeez. Yeah, all these people are dead. Dear God. Do we go and explore a little bit? Not much. Yeah, if we, oh God, that's creepy as all heck. One. Yeah, so we go in here. Okay.
You came at last.
Rahitra, where are you?
If you're saying something, use the intercom.
Oh,
Small button to the right of the floor section.
Couldn't you have woken me up?
Oh, I can hear you now. Honestly, I preferred not to.
uh,
You ready? Yasna?
let's go.
Well, I don't know what you're waiting for.
I'm taking you to the upper deck. First the door, and off you go. Now listen,
If I had any other choice,
you won't get to the bridge right away. Only elevators in the intersection go there.
uh-huh.
So let me know when you transfer. I hope everything's clear. Over now.
Okay. Whoa. Is the game stuttering or is that me?
Must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rehitra here?
You have to think about that, right? Ooh, the door's open. I feel like the game is stuttering a little bit. I really like it. Because it crashed on me once already. We're in the...
I'm here. I transferred.
You checked on Spliskus and Lendor. How nice of you.
How did you know?
It doesn't take a genius to figure out why it took you so long.
It-
Plus, I have the camera feed. Waiting for you on the bridge. Over and out.
Honestly, I didn't even notice them there. Wow. Oh.
Ready to activate. Spherical thrower. Anti-protons.
Rehitra!
Here.
Oh, over there. Look at that. That's so cool.
Please take the position next to me. Help me.
How?
Sit down and you'll see. The probes are already in the air. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming.
Oh,
Are you helping or not?
yes.
Okay, I'm ready. What am I looking at?
It'll be... number 5, a long-range one. It sees the entire perimeter. Better switch to a closer one.
There's the Cyclops.
Great. Force field activation.
Mm-hmm.
I confirm. Field active. The cloud's within reach.
I'm shooting.
Yep. I see that. Should be...
The close range is dead.
No wonder. It's boiling over there.
The field is shrinking.
Calm down, Yasna. It will hold.
And if it doesn't... Holy...
Whoa!
Oh, beautiful. It's not a machine, it's the devil himself. I'm telling you.
This is insane. This... thing. And it's crazy too how they can shoot through the force field. It's the anti... What
Shit.
the...
I'm losing connection.
North.
See anything?
They're creating a tight formation. A cyclone.
Fucking shit!
That can't be good, right?
Blow it up.
What was that?
You tell me. Can't you see anything?
The mid-range is dead.
How about the long range?
The long range works. The cloud has stopped attacking. The Cyclops is...
Is it...
Huh?
Is it shooting at us?
What is it doing? What did you see?
The cloud won.
What? You said...
Don't count on the Cyclops anymore. Circuits must have gone haywire. It shot down the probes.
Yeah.
Now it's probably operating with a new goal. Like all those machines earlier.
Yeah.
I don't understand. How? This is pure madness.
Hey, at least we still have the Invincible.
Don't mock me.
I'm not mocking you, Rehitra.
Yeah.
They really are flying here. They'll be here in about... Just hold on for a moment. I'll find out.
Radio station. I think that was this. No. Telecom. Oh, here.
Condor, are you there? This is the commander of the IC Dragonfly unit, Astrogator Novik.
Astrogator, this is Yasna. I managed to get to the Condor's bridge. Rehitra and I led the attack on the cloud, but the Cyclops...
Yeah.
Failed?
Worse. The Cyclops got out of control and knocked down the probes.
I had a feeling it would end like this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what Rehitra is planning now?
I have no idea.
Well, then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now.
All right.
Done. Please talk.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rehitra, Engineer Rehitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander.
That's insane.
Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces. To prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working on it pretty damn actively.
Yeah.
We stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Yeah.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized
That's so
every
cool
machine
looking.
sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
There's
You still
several.
haven't answered me, Petra. Please, just tell me straight. What do you want?
Oh.
I'm arming the charges.
Arming what? Explosives, cluster munitions?
Hydrogen.
What? Rehitra? Are you serious?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh, that's quite an arsenal.
That seems like a
You
lot.
don't have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. An amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you
Sure.
sure this is a good idea, Rehitra?
Is that what each of these are? Are the warheads?
A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm
Yeah.
taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will
And
I
if he will...
in what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survive. They all deserve better than this. I know you
More
understand.
clouds.
Like me, you would do anything for your
Oh, holy. The cloud threatens humanity.
I understand, yes. Although it's hard to talk about revenge here. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution.
Yeah.
And probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Xerxes. That's why I
100%.
would consider this problem in the category of neutralization. Not vengeance, after all. Nothing guarantees the flies will stay on Regis III if they continue to evolve.
Wait a minute, Doctor. Even if they were to master space navigation, wouldn't it take hundreds of thousands of years?
Who knows?
Millions of years, even, considering the evolutionary timeline. However, they could threaten humanity much sooner by sheer chance.
Not a chance I'm willing to take.
Let's not overreact. If we factor in sheer chance, we might as well get killed by a meteor.
Yeah.
No, Novik. It's not a meteor or an ocean or a storm. They don't hunt or degrade or cripple you mentally.
You, Hitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Hitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile?
Uh.
That's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yasna, what do you think?
They're not stupid
Yeah.
or hostile, but rather programmed to react.
Yeah.
To radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications.
They are.
To thwart the exchange of information.
So, they see no difference between a man and a machine?
No.
They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
The list is long. Local fauna.
They certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields.
Yeah.
And underground, I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles would possess our level of technology, not to mention an arsenal.
They wouldn't have.
That's
There were
the
other
point.
machines here as well.
Other machines? I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell.
Ancient
Is
civilization.
there a book about them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis III had no living beings on board.
Only the machines survived.
And then what? They
They-
started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis III. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
Detail and betting on a crisis.
What's a guiding principle of a homeostat?
I don't...
That was a rhetorical question. It's all about survival in changing conditions, even the harshest ones. Further forms of necroevolution were no longer threatened by the local fauna, but they had to find sources of energy and materials from which they could produce replacement parts and offspring. Originally, their descendants were undoubtedly powered by radiant radiation. But on Regis, there are no radioactive elements at all.
Ah, sounds familiar. When the energy runs out, you have to wheel and deal.
Yes, the default source wasn't available anywhere. So they had to look for an alternative. There was a severe energy crisis and a conflict among the machines. Simply put, they fought to survive. Exist. That's what evolution is all about. About selection.
Wait, Doctor. We've established that these beings are mindless. Shouldn't the organisms with the most developed nervous systems win the game of evolution? In this case, instead of a nervous system, there was some kind of electrical one. But the principle remains the same.
Subway.
Not exactly, sir. The most advanced of the mechanisms that landed here derived energy from their own radioactive resources. Simpler devices such as small repair systems could have had solar panels. And in that case, would have had a significant advantage over the others.
Yeah.
The other ones could defend themselves. They could attack.
With atomic power, yes, that's possible. But I see it differently. In necroevolution, the most successful beings were those that excelled in miniaturization above all else. Also, the sedentary creations. The former gave rise to the cloud, which the flies form when necessary, in pursuit of a common interest. Meanwhile, the sedentary ones gave rise to a peculiar species of metallic vegetation. Those structures formed the city.
So, it's still functional?
No. For some reason, the city lost a fight for survival. And now, there are only rusting remains. Only one form survived. The microbots that conquered the land on Regis III.
So, these flies just adapted best.
To the conditions of this planet. Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis III. Local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply.
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I would even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
But that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yasna, do you agree?
Well,
Chance of success, but it's small.
If this is gonna work, the attack must be all out.
What are you saying, Doctor?
After a sufficiently powerful explosion, the ocean waters will begin to vaporize. Cloud cover will increase, the albedo will rise, and the resident symbionts won't be able to provide the minimum energy needed for reproduction. So yes, we can destroy the cloud,
ha! I knew it!
along with ourselves.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think we can defeat them and survive?
Technically, we'd have to wipe out the entire planet.
Yeah.
That's not our goal here, is it?
No, it's not. So, you think there's no point trying with smaller charges?
It won't hurt to try.
I guess it won't hurt to try, with a few small missiles.
You guess, Doctor? Are you sure you want to risk it just to find out?
It's not really a big risk, sir.
Well, I still have significant concerns. But you're the one there, not me. Maybe I'm not seeing the whole picture.
Well, indeed, Novik. I knew Yasna would understand. Now give me a minute. I'm almost done.
What craziness. Poses a nuclear attack on the cloud. Yasna supports this idea. Oy. Boy, what a crazy, crazy turn of events. So we have the Cloud defeats the Cyclops. Let's bomb it with nukes, but not all the nukes, because if we hit it with all the nukes, well, we'll destroy the planet and ourselves. We could try with some smaller warheads, which I think, I mean, it's that or we do nothing. Like, what happens when the Invincible gets here? What does it do? Right? What is the Invincible going to do for us? Hey.
See these switches? The ones on the launch control unit?
Yeah, I see. Do I use them to launch the rockets?
Not yet. We use a button for that. The red one.
Wait.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes.
Just one push, and the Cloud will get what it deserves. Watch your eyes. This'll clear the area of the flies. I can already see them melting. Take that, fucks.
It's just a matter of what will happen after the fact.
Ritra, they're flying this way.
What have you done?
Is this going to be the end?
Astrogator, you must evacuate. Now. I'll join you later.
I don't like this.
Yasna. Yasna, are you there?
Jeez.
My legs are heavy.
There's so many.
Build is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weak.
Okay, we can launch the rest. Wow. What a interesting game. Like it's curious now to know anything about the book. So I'll have to go back and read it as well. And I also wonder, like, are there other endings? I assume there's other endings. Happens if you just don't press the button. Don't say no. Don't nuke anything, right? Is it worth going back and exploring each, what type of variants there are and stuff? I have no idea. But it was neat. It was a neat game. As thought-provoking as some others that we played, I don't know if that's the case. It's got some ideas and concepts to it that I think are maligned between the beginning of the technological revolution to now, right? Because I think the book was made in the early 1900s, right? Or mid 1900s. One second. I'm just gonna look that up. Full book. The Invincible. Not the comic book series. (1963) is when it came out. Okay. Now, do I necessarily think that that was the right call to attack and blow everything up? No. But do I think it was the wrong call? No. Because exactly as she says, what happens if another, if we keep sending convoys here? What's going on? Why are these things breaking? How come, all this stuff is happening and we continually do that and we can never send communications off-world or things? We're going to kill humanity that way. Things might get transferred on to a ship as it lands and then transferred out. There's so many possibilities. So, but all in all, pretty neat game. Very reminiscent. Very, very reminiscent of Firewatch. Which I would recommend people playing. It has some ideas in here that you might get from The Witness as well. So, very cool. Well, that's it for The Invincible. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little mini-series. I'm probably going to do something like this, another small couple series before we get into a bigger one in the next little bit here. So thanks again, and see you later. Bye for now.